great pleasure to see familiar faces, but it's a pleasure because Phyllis Tobin, Bianca Laverne Jones, and Joseph Cannon.
Hello, it's me again.
Hello.
This question is for Bianca. How difficult was it for you to relate to your character? Who was your muse? Where did you get your inspiration from?
Interestingly enough, growing up as a child, the person I wanted to be like was this woman who was my mother's assistant. Her name was Monica, and Monica was a vet. Just so happens, that's the way my life was growing up. Monica could dress, she was fly, but she was a, I don't take no type of shit, And I really respected her because she'd been in the military, and I was like, it was meant to be, obviously, for me to do this role in my mind and my spirit. And then when I actually got to LA, Phyllis had me with the Los Angeles Fire Department, and I rode around with them. So that was my homework, and I interviewed them while I was with them, and they put me in the gear, and they had me running back and forth and climbing ladders and stuff. And it's really no joke because that equipment that I had on and carrying that little boy, the outfit by itself is 50 pounds.
Wow.
And you're carrying an axe around your waist. It's serious business. And they're putting out fires.
What was it like having her as a director?
From the moment that Phyllis and I started talking to one another, I knew that it would be a great relationship because you know how it is. When you get any job, you're like, please God, let everybody be cool. I'm cool, let everybody be cool. And working with Phyllis is like working with a friend. And of course, I respect her as my director, so it was easy to listen to her. She got everything she needed out of every single scene and every single person, and we didn't move on until we got everything we needed from people and from myself. So it was awesome, and she's a firm, gentle hand to God.
What advice would you give to a young girl that wants to become an actress in the future, especially here in Connecticut?
For myself, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my father is an actor, producer, director, and so mostly when I was growing up, he was directing. And I stayed in a lot of rehearsal rooms, just like Phyllis, a lot of rehearsal rooms. And I didn't realize that I loved being there and didn't ever want to miss any rehearsal. But then, as I got older, I got into the North Carolina School of the Arts, but it was about me wanting to do it. So when my dad said, okay, you're gonna be a physical therapist or an actress, you gotta put those monologues together. I put together a Shakespeare monologue, I put together a contemporary monologue from For Color Girls. She dropped them. What the heck did I know at 15, right? But I really don't like to be older and not understand that story. But y'all saw the movie, you were like. So anyway, I went to North Carolina School of the Arts. I got in, so therefore, my dad was like, if you get a North Carolina School of the Arts, you'll be an actress. So boom, here I am. And then after I graduated from high school from NCSA, I got into SUNY Purchase Acting Conservatory in the city, or 30 minutes outside of the city. And graduated from there, and then I got into Yale School of Drama. So I was in New Haven, in Connecticut. It was pretty cool. And then I came out and started working. But I say study the craft, study the craft, study the craft, because yeah, you can tell when people don't have it and when people do, when people are practicing and people are not practicing. And one thing, one of my freshman year at SUNY Purchase, my speech teacher had said, somebody got up in front of the class and started doing that thing, and she was like, stop, sit down. And so they went to go sit down and they couldn't understand why. And she said, there are people out here who want it more than you do. Next.
Absolutely.
And that shook up the whole room, That was like second week of school, freshman year, 18 years old, OMG. So you get it together pretty quick.